Hey guys, it's Hannah and welcome to the Dyslexic Reader. Today I'm doing a book review of Jolly Foul Play by Robin Stephens. It is the fourth book, I believe, in a murder series called A Murder Most Unladylike. I have read the first fifth book. This is the fourth. I think I haven't read second or third, but it's sort of just like a mystery. So I think if you read the first one first, just so you know who the characters are, apart from that, like, I don't think it really matters what order you've read it in. I haven't given myself any spoilers by reading the book that actually comes after this. I read it in December. They just have them at my library, and I got the first one first and really enjoyed it. So every time I see one in the library, I pick it up. I'm not really concerned about the order because it's not that sort of series. Basically, the two girls who are detective go back to school, and there's a new head girl because it's a new year and nobody likes her. She has a team of prefects and they are basically bullies. But when it comes to bonfire night, while everyone is watching the fireworks, the head girl is murdered, and it's up to these other girls at a boarding school to solve the murder. It's set, I believe, in the 1920s in an English boarding school, although there's a lot of international students in it. There's a girl from Germany and a girl from Japan, I believe, so there's a couple of internationals, but it is set in England. Let's see if I can find it yet. Here we go. Oh, 30s. 1935 is when it is set, so World War II is coming on shortly, and that's sort of little hints towards that in the book. In general, on my Goodreads, I give this a 4 stars. I've really enjoyed the 3 books of the series that I have read. I think they have been really well done. They're sort of they're quite a long book, sort of like 400 pages-ish. So they're quite big for a child's book, but I feel like sort of pre-teen-ish, sort of from the age of like 10 up, could read this. But as an adult, I still thoroughly enjoy the mysteries and the characters. I think the characters are really well done. There's a lot of very good character development. A lot of big things are tackled in this book. I feel like children's literature is put down a lot, and sort of reading children's literature is almost frowned upon. But in my experience, I have found that some of children's literature tackle larger issues than most adult fiction would maybe try to tackle, and they tackle it in such a beautiful, soft way. I find a lot of adult books are just adventure or romance, but there's a lot of very good messages in children's books, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. There were hints to the Nazis in this book and where it all went wrong. There was a lesbian couple in this book, and I think that was done so well. Definitely a lot of diversity in this book in a children's novel, which is becoming more and more frequent and apparent, thankfully, but still not quite sure there's enough of it. It's quite a recent book. I think it's maybe 2015. 16 this was released, so it's only a year old really. So it is quite a modern book, but there was a lesbian couple done in this, and they were done fantastically well. The way it was approached, and it was obviously made apparent in the book, society's views, and definitely what society's views would have been in the 30s in England, but the way that the children talked about it and the way the children's views were put across, I think was done absolutely beautifully. The mystery, don't think it was my favourite out of the 3 I've read in the series, the mystery, but it still was good. It had me sort of thinking and playing back and forth between suspects. You know, from the very off, there's very few suspects, but it keeps going back and forth between them very successfully right throughout the book, and sort of keeps you on edge right until the end. And I was sort of getting to like a third to go, and I was thinking, but we already know what happens, but another major event happens and sort of changes the whole thing. So I like that. I love like plots that twist and turn in different directions. and not necessarily, some of them do it and they do it poorly, they're just twisting and you don't know where you're going, but when plot twists come out of nowhere in mysteries, I really enjoy this. So I think on Goodreads I gave it a 4 star. I'll explain my rating system for you. I was talking about this today with a friend. I would give a 1 star to a book I couldn't finish. I've already done this once this year, but I'll talk about that if I do a January wrap-up video and talk about all the books. I didn't finish a book that I started this year, so that was a 1 star. I would give 2 stars to a book that, I finished talking about that, I'm going to put it down. 2 stars to a book that I finished, but just about, like, it was a slog to finish and I didn't like it when I did finish it. 3 is finished and enjoyed elements, but overall there was more dislikes than likes. 4 stars would be really enjoyed it and liked a lot of the book, but not perfect. And 5 stars for me would be perfect. I haven't given any 5 stars this year, although I've only read 6 books, so, but 5 stars are rare for me, just as rare as 1 stars are in not finishing a book. I would say most of mine are 3s and 4s. Mostly 4s. Like, I feel like if you're giving more negative reviews than positive, if you have more that are like 1, 2, 3s than like 4s and 5s, I think you're picking up the wrong books. You need to sort of reevaluate what genres you're reading. I have 2 friends that want to say hello. I have 2 cats. They're dying to be internet famous. This is Turnip. Say hello. Oh, she's so shy. Turnip is blind, so Turnip has no idea which way the camera is. Now she's going up on the shelf. So that's Turnip. Both my cats are about 3 or 4 years old, but Turnip is a couple of months older than the other one. Look at the camera, Nippy. She has no interest. She gets Nippy for short, but it's Turnip. And this is my other cat. He is not blind, thankfully. This is Lincoln. Lincoln is completely black. He is called Lincoln because he was born on the 4th of July. Isn't that right, Linky? He was a bit more reluctant to come on camera, but he's a very snuggly cat. He doesn't like to be left alone. So I'm sitting here and the bed's like right in front of me. He's sitting on the bed. This isn't even my bedroom. It's my study come relaxing room, but I have a bed in it. Why not? So when I'm up here doing a bit of work or reading or whatever, they like to chill in the bed. Nippy's getting more active now. She's a wee rascal. But anyway, this video has gone on far too long. Jolly Foul Play by Robin Stephens, 4th in the series. Haven't read them all. Really good fun. Really enjoyed it, and hopefully will pick up and read the other 2 in the future. I'll see everyone in my next video. Please like, subscribe, leave comments, follow me on social media. Love talking to you guys, and the cat is trying to get down off the shelf. She jumped, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye!